Hey, everybody. Hey, Rebexy, how's it going, man? Ugh. Sorry, sometimes I wonder which one's gonna need more help, me or my dog. He's old for his breed, and between his oldness being slow some days and my lungs in this super rainy, humid weather, which one was the slowest? Whew. See how my voice holds up. To a few live streams last night on my other channels. And I got another one tomorrow night on Tough Topics, which I don't know what our topic is tomorrow night, actually. So what's going on tonight, Urbexy? I was supposed to text Paul, and I forgot. So give me a second. I got a message, Paul. I didn't know which one I did. Hey, Jericho. Brian! How's it going, man? Like, give me a sec here, guys. I got to let Paul, he probably may not be able to make it because he's working. We'll let him know which video of his I did choose. There. If his lunch meshes up with when we're showing it, he'll be coming on. We'll see how it goes. So what's going on with everybody tonight? So far, just explorers here. So, anything good going on, Brian? Any good explorers? I haven't explored for about a week since I was in Gary, Indiana. Yeah. Jay Wade, how's it going? Chris. Hey, Chris, man. You haven't done a new video in a while, Chris. Like I said, go, Chris, go look at Explore Fever, what Fred does there. Doesn't have to go into a lot of abandoned places, man. He does good videos without having to go into places. So take a look at that if you need video ideas. Well, Rogue, we actually didn't get that hot today. We stayed in the mid-upper 80s, but we also got tons of rain. It's raining now. So it's super thick and humid. Just great. Ow! You know what I mean, Pajerico. I thought I would talk a little bit. I don't know if anybody had any questions. I had some questions on social media from, well, some people that come on here about my little rant the other night. And honestly, it wasn't aimed specifically at a certain channel or page on Facebook. Just a certain page was the straw that broke the proverbial camel's back. I had already had to leave 2 or 3 other pages in the earlier that day due to, as we all know, there's some issues with some stills people are having with anybody does video or anybody does YouTube. So I opted to leave them. This other page is one that I've been involved with since the beginning, and it was supposed to be built just so everybody could get along. A guy on there has been not just really insulting, calling me names, messing with me on there. He's been doing it to a few other people who've complained to me since I was administrator. Hey, Lord Explorers. Finally, I asked a couple other people on there that might know this guy better for help finding out what his problem was. Out of the blue, this guy starts calling me names. He called me retarded, slow. He calls me the lung guy, which I'm not twitchy about my lung problem until you're using it to insult me. And then he blocks me. Facebook, you don't get to block any administrator on any page or you get kicked. I did accidentally kick another guy I didn't mean to, Josh Marks. I did try to correct it, but he didn't care. He don't accept that. And anybody on the page has gone psychotic. I didn't run from him. I stood up to any criticism. I didn't hide, didn't flinch. I answered questions. But the part that hurt me is the people I asked for help with this person that was causing problems for months, breaking every rule of the page. Those people didn't stand up and say, yeah, he has had a problem and try to correct this. The other administrators who I had contacted, especially when I made the mistake with Josh Marks, didn't back me up that I had got a hold of them about making that mistake. The people who contacted me for help because the same person was calling me names and really starting some nasty crap was doing it to them. They also let me twist. So honestly, I find a little bit of issue with personal honor and honesty there. And it's too bad because it was a page started where everybody's supposed to get along. Some of them did see my rant, and they took it that I was just aiming it at that page, which I think is a tad arrogant. But it was a late night, and it was after, once again, having problems all day. I'm starting to think, unfortunately, I'm starting to think that I'm going to leave the page totally. I took myself off as administrator. One chick was crowing, ha ha, you're not administrator anymore. I'm like, yeah, I know, I removed myself. I never wanted the job in the first place. So to Josh Marks, if you ever see this, I apologize again for removing him. I did try to correct it right away. He doesn't believe me, whatever. To the other guy who really did deserve being removed, Zachary Aaron, you can kind of bite my butt. You're a jerk. And they did put him back on the page, even though he broke every rule for months. To the people who hung me out to dry, once again, you kind of bite my butt. Kind of rude. So I'm sorry to air this, everybody, but some people saw the rant and had questions. Some people from that page thought it was all about them. It wasn't. As some of us know here, including my two Scottish Zen ninjas, my Scottish advisors that are much more, they have much more of the Scottish, let's say, intelligence or patience than I do. I got the Scottish fire. I'm trying to think, maybe Pajerico's right. Maybe I should just leave Facebook totally. Problem is there are some really good pages I still am members of, and the stills people have no problem with video or vice versa. Just they're getting to be far and few between anymore. And that's very unfortunate. I don't understand why to this day. Me and somebody else had a couple people had a discussion about it, and there were a few ideas thrown around on why, but you know. What do you guys think? I do want to ask you. Well, Lord Explorers, I hate to say this, one of the people who threw me under the bus is somebody we've explored with. And he even joined in crapping on me a little bit. So, a little bit annoyed with him. And if he comes on here tonight, I'm going to have a chat with him. Because it was kind of crappy of him to do. Brings me to the Urbex permit in Gary, Indiana. I've talked about it. I said it was a good idea. It was nice. I said if you go there, you maybe should pay it because they have gone out of the way to meet Urbexers at least part way. Let's show the city that we are thankful. I never said you had to. People on the same page, including somebody that may show up here tonight, was saying that I was full of crap. You didn't have to have it. You didn't. All this other stuff. You're right. You don't have to. But if you do get caught, the fines are higher. That's the way it is. And I just thought it was a good idea since they were trying to meet us halfway. You know, at least on some places. So unfortunately, I almost feel like naming the person. No, Lord Explorers, not Steel City. Nope, somebody on that page, Lord Explorers. On the Urbex page I'm talking about. He hung me out to dry and he's even made some mentions, kind of haha also against me. Steel City's a cool guy. I love his passion. He really cares about his city, cares about the history. Nothing but love for the guy that helped us out, and I'd like to talk to you again. Now, this person met us there, and I mean, I'll say it right out. Randy, what is your freaking problem? He hung me out to dry. Then he's making fun of me along with everybody else on there when I've done nothing but try to help the guy. So, I'm a little bit ticked off. So, sorry, guys, but you see there's a 12,000 band play. Ooh, well, that's great, Rogue. What do you guys think? I need to know. I've stayed on the page. Maybe keep your enemies closer type thing. Do you guys think I should stay or just leave? I mean, I'm not going to get involved in their conversations anymore. I wasn't even going to mention Randy's name, but it's kind of crap what he did. I asked for his help. He didn't even mention him that I had. He started making fun of me about the Urbex permit with all the rest of the buddies there trying to fit in. So I'm kind of ticked off at him. It seems too much like he's trying to fit in and be one of the cool crowd. But they let the guy who actually was blatantly making fun of my health problem, calling me names, calling me retarded, slow, stupid, blocking an administrator, calling other people names who had gotten a hold of me as an administrator to help them. They let him back in a day later just to shove it in my face. Is that a page worth being in anymore? I don't know. Yes, Lord Explorer is him. So I'm kind of annoyed about that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm looking for, your opinion. Should I just totally leave the page? Kind of sucks since I was there from the beginning. It was supposed to be started for, to be nice to everybody, but it didn't end up that way. The same catty people from a couple other pages have been let in. I don't know, Lord Explorers. He's had nothing bad to say about you, man. So I have no problem. Whatever you do with him, that's not my problem. I have no ill will towards whatever you guys do. I'm just to the point where he kind of threw me under the bus. At least 5, 6 other people on that channel who could have said something, especially a couple, the administrator who I messaged right away, said, hey, I screwed up and I accidentally blocked not just the guy I was aiming for, I blocked another guy. He didn't even stand up and tell these people, yeah, he did try. So they all called me a liar about that. So I'm just kind of at the point where, I don't know, but Jericho is starting to make more and more sense of getting out of Facebook. But boy, I still have hope. I like to hope the best for people. And I still run into some amazing stills people who don't care what medium you use. Of course, they're all on there going, I don't care what medium you use on that page. Now, when all the catty comments, yeah, they kind of do. Yeah, Rogue, I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm sorry I dump on you guys, but it's just, like I said, I had questions about my rant the other night. For those people on that page, it wasn't all about you, but you kind of broke the camel's back type thing. For those who kind of hung me out to dry, I'm more annoyed at them than the jerk nugget who was causing the main problem in the first place. For the couple on there who admitted they've only been exploring a few months and started giving me crap about what I know, or what I should even be saying about exploring. Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Rogue. I just don't want to give up on people. But yeah, I think I am just gonna leave the page. As for Randy, and if he sees this, he wants to get ticked at me, whatever. If he has the fortitude and the honor to talk to me about it, fine. But I don't much care. I find it a personal honor thing. If he had come to me for help, asking me about a guy, maybe I would have, and then they started lambasting him, saying that he was lying about ever trying to contact me about this dude or see if he could get a hand. I would have stood up for him. If I was administrator and somebody sent an email about accidentally blocking somebody, I would have stood up for him. So far, none of those people, the people that came to me for help as administrator against this one person, never stood up for me and said anything. So, Rebecca, unfortunately, I think you're right. I don't know. As for Lord Explorers, I don't know if he's mad but we didn't wait, whatever. He did go someplace between while we knew we were waiting for him. He went to the mural and some other stuff with Steel City, so which I'll begrudging his extra explorers, but he should have let us know while we were waiting. Ezekiel, how's it going? It wasn't so much Randy was mad, Lord Explorers. It kind of blew up because, okay, I don't want to start at the beginning so much, but I was administrator on this page, one of the administrators. There's a guy on there who's really had it out for me for 2 months or so. Since he was let into the page. I was honestly against him being on the page. I don't care how good an urban explorer is. He's always had kind of an axe to grind with kind of YouTubers. And he thinks he's the next Seth Lawless. I finally had it. I'd had a bad day with some other channel pages I had to block because just the whole going on about YouTube crap. Went back to this page. This will be the sanctuary page. There's a list of this guy just talking about me again. I mean, call me retarded, call me slow, call me the lung guy. So I tried to block this jerk finally because other people complained to me as admin. I tried to block him. Well, actually, I blocked another guy, Josh Marks, also, which is I figured out in the morning. I tried to correct it. couldn't figure out how to do it. And I talked to the main administrator who never got back to me or stood up for me. Josh Marks proceeded to chew my butt the next morning like crazy, which I did not shrink from his comments. I talked to him ad nauseum for 40 minutes or so about it on Messenger, which I do have those. And he posted a bunch of crap about me. Then he even said I wouldn't even dare to say anything on the page again, which I said, why not? Of course, they all jumped me. I didn't hide from that either. I admitted multiple times I made a mistake with him. I did not make a mistake with the other guy who'd been starting crap with not just me for months. But Lord Explorers, Randy knew I'd been trying to correct this and did not stand up for me. He just joined in with them and even made fun of me when they started making fun about the Urbex permit, which I just thought was a good idea. Would like to see more governments do that instead of trying to screw us over. He joined in making fun of me about it, instead of standing up for me at all anyway. So that's kind of it. But Jericho, I agree 100%. That is a great way to put it. I did not put it that way. I put it honor, integrity. I stood up for my part of the mistake of it, but these people obviously don't care because they brought the guy back who is, it's still up there, list of name calling. So whatever. But yeah, gentleman's code. Well, Chris, not a lot of people can stand Seth Lawless. He thinks he is it. He thinks he is the cat's meow of urban exploring, and he said it as much. But yeah, I think I am going to leave the page for good. Not that they'll miss me, whatever. And I hope Randy and I can still be friends and maybe explore. I would like to have him talk to me. He has never answered me since this whole thing started. I'd like to talk to him, hear his side of it, and see if what we can do about it. Because I like the guy, but it does sound a little like he's trying to be everybody's buddy and fit in with the in crowd. So I don't know. I don't know Urbexy. Urbexy saw some of the talk about the whole incident. Urbexy, I know, probably saw a lot where they were lambasting me, and I didn't hide from them. I didn't shrink from them. Once again, honor, integrity, or as Jericho put it, the gentleman's code. I stood up to it. I admitted my part of the mistake, but I also wasn't going to take blatant lying and crap. So it was kind of annoying. Like I said, I find it very betraying to people that could have at least smoothed it down a little bit or showed that I wasn't lying and making things up just trying to cover my butt. To say things just because of a power-hungry jerk or something. You know, they didn't. And he was kind of one of them. Hi, Cindy, hon. You'll have to go back and watch the first part because I've gone over it a little bit here and kind of want to go over it again, so I'll destroy what's left of my voice. And I'm sure the people that are on here are tired of hearing it. Exactly, Rogue. I mean, Rogue is right, because Rogue has been exploring a long time also, like I have. And like some of you others have. I did still pictures for a long time. A lot of times with little Instamatic cameras, and I still have it. A little camcorder took little mini VCR tapes. But I lost all that in a house fire at my parents, along with a car, some other bunch of other stuff, when this place is being remodeled. So when I started back up exploring solidly, I didn't want to lose anything. When I started doing real videos to share with people, it's a shocker when you're trying to make a video that you feel happy with to show everybody a place properly. It's a big thing. And I'm with Rogue. I'm still learning, and I will probably show one or two more of my videos on here soon, just to help people go, dude, what were you thinking? You know, tell me the good and bad. Just like all our reviews here. Everybody's video I play, they don't want to just hear compliments. They want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you like, don't like, and suggestions. So remember that. But I still stand by at least 85% of my rant the other night. And it was a thought out rant. I looked angry like I didn't think it out, but I did. The only part I do regret is having Josh Marks' name involved. So, Once again, to Randy, if you do want to talk to me, I'd be more than happy to. I'd be happy to explore with you someday. Yes, thank you guys for hitting the like button. It does make a difference. By the way, the comments I've got from a lot of you the last week on my last video or two, I appreciate it. You've actually outstripped the likes by far, which is amazing because a lot of channels have the opposite problem. They get more likes than comments. You guys have done an amazing thing and stomped the likes with a lot of comments. That's really cool in a way. Hey, Ocean Dreamer. But tonight we are going to do a video. I was also kind of stalling because I was looking at the time, hoping Paul would get to his lunch and he'd be able to come in here for his video review, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I thank you for listening to me, and you know, I'm not going to bear any ill will towards people on that page. I don't have the time. I got too many other things to worry about in my life. One of which is my voice, thanks to my medication. Once again, this voice is sponsored by Casein as Trianam solution for inhalation. Good medication, bad for voice. Yeah, Pajerico, and I know, and Pajerico, Urbexy, do behind the camera. Isaac had also had a problem with a bunch of YouTube haters that same night, and I felt for him. It's just not in one country or one area. It's crazy how much is gone. But so I felt for Isaac, but Isaac was there for me too. I mean, it's just wow. But Jericho, I totally agree. And my wife can attest. I have thinned the mix hardcore on my political stuff, on the urban exploring stuff where people get nasty. I've really thinned the mix because I'm tired of them making me nasty. So I am trying to just be about the good, man. Wow. Well, TL, I don't know when he gets his lunch. Paul knows when I come on. He said he was going to try to take an early lunch, TL. Yeah, Rebexy, I agree. They say they don't care about likes and shares, then why are they sharing it all on social media anyway? So it's kind of a load of crap. It's just they want to share what they like. Urbexy, I hope you don't mind me saying this. Urbexy had a great one the other day. I said, well, a lot of these people think that pictures are worth 1,000 words. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I said, well, isn't video worth thousands? And Urbexy said, yeah, about 60,000. A video clip is worth between 24 and 60,000 words a second, as your frames go. Because that's 24 to 60 frames, as in pictures per second. So, wow, he's right that our videos are worth millions and millions of words, even without our words in them. Yeah, I agree, Rogue, 100%. I don't go around trashing anybody's videos unless they're exploring rules, giving away locations, or breaking stuff. I would rather help people. I'd rather people help me. Teach each other. Be there for each other. There you go, Rebecca. Yeah, if you're shooting at 60 FPS, everybody, that is 60 pictures per second. Rebecca and I discussed starting a new page or channel called 60K or 60 FPS or something like that, Rebecca. But no, Lord Explorers, also, I don't want you to ever feel worried that if you explore with Randy or even any of those people in the future, that's not any business of mine, nor would I think less or anything of you. So don't anybody ever think that. Just because I had a disagreement with them, that's the way it is. Yeah, CTL, I know it has gone crazy in a bunch of countries. I don't understand what's going on in the Urbex community. And honestly, I don't like how it's annoying me so much. I will admit that before I got on YouTube, I was much more insulated from it. doing my own thing by myself, isolated. You don't really get to see as much of it unless you run into it by running into other people that don't like the way you're exploring. So it's, I don't know. 24 FPS. That's not enough frames. It just isn't. My drone does 30 FPS. But it doesn't look like Paul's going to make it. See in here. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like that's going to be my 14th Facebook page I've dumped in the last, since I've started my channel. Just I'm not going to deal with the nastiness. My wife is actually proud of me. Trust me, Jericho, I used to battle more with people and try to, find a common ground. She's always said, sometimes you just can't find common ground. And she's proud of me as I've actually let a lot of arguments go and dumped a lot of pages, whether it's political and or exploring. Rogue 4K, be careful. Some action cams say they're 4K. They're not true 4K. They're like an interpolated 4K from, 2.7K, I believe, Urbexy. And I ask Urbexy a lot because he's like the computer genius on here. Or, for all I know, Pajerico's going, yeah, I know all that too, dude. Or Lord Explorers also probably knows it. Yeah, a lot of action cams, the cheaper ones, it's not true 4K. It's an interpolated 4K from 2.7K. Yeah, Urbex Pajerico, that's what I'm trying to do. And honestly, I need to do that because that 48 hours of crap I had to go through, leaving the other channels and these people, it really soured me even on YouTube in general. I didn't like that feeling. It even kind of soured me on exploring. And after some of the great explorers I've had lately with Lord Explorers, some of the other great guys up in his area, Steel City, and some of the other people, I don't want to do that. And especially if I want to get to Scotland and New Zealand someday. So, sorry, Cindy. I'm trying not to laugh because it hurts, but that's funny. There you go, Lord Explorers. Yeah. There you go, Rogue. See, Lord Explorers, yeah, it just splits pixels. It's an interpolated 2.7. Only the more expensive action cams, like this one, does shoot in actual 4K. But it only shoots like 4K 30. This shoots 4K 30 also. And it's real 4K. I know that Lord Explorer stuff definitely shoots in 4K. Just most people don't use 4Ks because of the data size. It heats up your cam a lot. It isn't prevalent. A lot of people's screens don't run 4K. And a lot of people, even if their screen runs 4K, they don't watch 4K just because of the data it uses. If you watch a movie in 4K or 1080/60, it uses double or triple the data to watch it in 4K. And if you ever have a data limit of any type on your cell, tablet, or your home internet, you can wang right into it. Also, it takes speed to watch 4K. So, it's easier right now to stick with, 1080/60, but yeah, I agree, Urbexy. I agree, totally. Oh, Colliding Planets, don't I know it? Pajerico and Urbexy, who I've known a good while now, have just been teasing me with explorers from there. Then I Macy, I've been watching his stuff too, Ian there. And you guys are just really, you have a wholly different type of exploration that I don't have here, which thank you, YouTube, and thank you, World Wide Web, for me being able to see these. I love that I get to see those. Yes, Rogue, that is good. 10. If that's 1080/60 Rogue, then it's good. There are some people on YouTube that still shoot in 720/60. Some shooting 1080-30. The majority's shooting about 1080-60 right now. Some people in Europe do use 1080-24. Well, I kind of need to go to Scotland someday. I got a lot of family over there, I guess. I use 1080-60 for most of mine. My drone is 1080-30. And once in a while, I will run things down to, if I want some slow-mo or high speed, I'll put this at like 1080-120. Because that really does good on, or 1080-80 even, does good for, time-lapse, slow, all the fun stuff like that. Wow, Lord Explorers. But yeah, you got a good camera. You got a great camera with a great sensor. So you shooting 1080-30 is kind of like me shooting 1080-60 anyway. You think 60 looks weird? See, I thought 30 looked kind of weird. Like the motion was a little strange. You can really see it on my drone. It shoots in 1080-30, and you're high up. You see cars moving, and you can see the motion difference. I've upgraded a few of those to 1080-60, as good as it will, and then they look better. A friend of mine's got a drone that shoots 1080-60 or 4K, and it looks a lot better than my 1080-30. Oof. There you go, Rebecca. See, mine won't go below, I think mine will do 720-30 as low as mine will go. Or is it 480? I don't know. I think it's 720-30. But yeah, Rogue, if you're shooting 1080-60 or 1080-30, you're fine. It's up to you, Rogue. I like, most people, at least here in America, prefer 1080-60. It seems to have a little smoother motion for certain things. I think it works a little better in the dark. But others like 1080-30. It's your preference, Rogue. I would shoot something twice within seconds of each other so you get it exactly the same. Shoot it in 1080-30, shoot it in 1080-60. See which you like. It is a personal preference, big time. Europe, most people in Europe do shoot 24 FPS, which is kind of a standard over there. But I like 60 because of the motion. I think the motion looks a little more smooth. And my camera, at least, seems to do better in dark light on 1080-60. It doesn't do as well at 1080-30 for some reason. Yeah, Lord Explorer's like, yeah, you say it's the same thing. Personal preference. Yeah, Lord Explorers, you got a hell of a nice unit there, man. That's a great cam. But Jericho's got a pretty nice setup, too. Ooh, Cindy got a partner to explore with. Cool. What I find unnatural is 4K on a LED TV, the new LED TVs. You get 4K on an LED, brand new LED TV, it looks fake. The people look cartoonish somehow. Oh no, Rogue, don't worry about it. Everybody learns, and it is preference. Some people that shoot in 30 FPS love it, but they can't shoot in 60 or 24, and vice versa. Some people that shoot in 60 go back and try 24, and they just suck with it. There is a difference to filming at the speeds. Just find what you like, and it is personal preference. Well, Cindy, it's nice to know you've got a partner. That's great. It's so. What type of explorers are you gonna head off on, Cindy? I mean, has he explored much, or are you gonna be teaching him also? We'll see. Yeah, that's another thing there. Lord Explorers has a hell of a nice setup. I don't, but honestly, there's preference again. I love his setup, and I'd love to have something like it. But I kind of like my small, mobile, easy to hide, easy to carry, very durable. If I drop it, it bounces. I would crap kittens if I ever dropped his camera. I'm afraid to even touch his camera because I would be afraid to breathe on it wrong and break that gorgeous thing. I do want the new Nikon though. My dad is a big Nikon person, and he is just drooling over the brand new Nikon. The one in the commercials, I can't remember the number. It's the, was it 7500 or 75D or something? This brand new Nikon has been out lately. My dad is just, he's got a Canon right now, but now he wants to go back to Nikon. He's loving this thing. I told him if he gets it, I'm going to steal it from him. And I told him he's 80-something years old. He can't catch me. Rogue, Urbexy knows a lot about a lot of stuff. And I'm not being funny. He really does. I almost got a 3300 or 3400 Jericho. My Canon was an older model. That's why I don't use it. It's in the closet over there somewhere. It'll shoot 1080 60 max. Doesn't have a 4K on it. This is going to sound bad because I do love what this does. Don't get a GoPro 5. I love how this works, except I've had to modify this heavily to get the sound to work right. There's a major sound problem with the GoPro 5s. I don't know if the 6s have that problem. I would look at a Yi 4K Plus. It does almost everything this does without the sound problems. And I think the Yi 4K Plus is also like this, waterproof without a case, which is great. I do enjoy how this is waterproof without the case. It's durable, it's small, but until they get that sound issue fixed where you breathe on it and it makes noise in the mics, just by touching your tripod attached to it, in the mics. And so far, GoPro has not done anything to fix this. So I would say oh, no, Urbexy. See, I got this case. I even cut up, sorry. I got some earplugs around here. I cut the earplugs in half to put them between the case and this. I even cut one in half and put it between the mount on this to put another layer between here and this. This is rubber. If you got the GoPro in here and you go like this on this, or brush this at all, move your thumb while you're filming, you hear in the mics. It's a problem they have. You can find it all over YouTube, all over the internet. And so far, GoPro's done nothing to fix it. The 5s have this problem, and I think a lot of the 6s. And I have to kind of crap on GoPro for that, because this is an amazing camera. The features, the footage is amazing on it. If you don't care about the audio, get this still. And I love that it's waterproof, right like this. No case. But I gave a piece of film out of this to Lord Explorers, where he maced himself on accident and then touched his face. Yeah, he can tell you about that. But even then, I was being very careful with this, and there's still a little scuffing sound through a rubber handle, through a rubber mount here, through an earplug, foam earplug, into this, and through these buffers I made. No problem, Lord Explorers. Thanks, man. Hey, Lord Explorers, I'm going to get a hold of you. The antibiotics they put me on is doing a lot of good, and I'd like to explore with you some more. I really, I can't say it enough. I've explored a lot of people, and Lord Explorers, especially being as young as he is freaking impressive. So to you guys overseas, if you get over here, you've got to explore with him. It's just, he's going to be one of those top 5 people in America you're going to have to explore with. He's got a long future in this possibly, so if you get over here, guys, do it. Get to Chicago, contact him, you'll have a blast. Even though he will put you through some calisthenics, and I'm not sure if he was trying to explore with me or kill me. I don't know which. I was checking our bank accounts to make sure my wife didn't pay him off. But I was having an issue, though, that the antibiotics seem to be fixing. So, yay. But thanks, Lord Explorers. Have a good one, man. Hey, dude, how's it going? Oh, no problem. Oh, you're working on the caravan still. Are you still putting videos up on that, dude? Because I'm not a joke. I have not got a single notification from dude behind the camera. I don't even get your party streams if you still do them. Are you still sending those out? Because I haven't gotten any of those. Admittedly, I'm not up all the time, but still. Do you guys want to watch Paul's video? And talk some more after? Or? I'm pushing my voice pretty hard. It's actually kind of hard to talk right now, and I'm gargling a lot. So if you see me gargling or hear it, I'm gargling really deep, trying to clean the voice box out. But it's kind of up and down when I'm on that medication. I'm on it for another 4 or 5 days. And then I'm on just this ciprofloxacin, which is really tough on joints and tendons, but is the only one that works for my bugs anymore to keep me out of the hospital. But yeah, I'm working on the voice. I did 2 live streams last night, 1 tonight, and I got 1 more tomorrow on Tough Topics. I'm still not sure. I can't remember what we picked, dude, what we're doing tomorrow night. So if you guys get bored, come to Tough Topics tomorrow. Look us up. We start at 10 p.m. U.S. Central and go till, well, usually when his kid kicks him off, our policeman. Yeah, Urbex, they give us very strong Cipro. Most people get about 500 milligrams once, maybe twice a day. They give us 750 to 1,000 milligrams twice a day. To try to get the bugs in my lungs are susceptible to Cipro and the casein and only those things anymore. I've developed a resistance to most meds, which is also why they think I'll probably be, I don't know. If the Cipro don't clean me up enough, I have to go in the hospital soon. And I'm afraid they're going to want to list me. And I don't want them to list me because that means I can't go too far from the transplant center. Because if they say they got lungs, you got to be there quick. So, Hey, PSPR, how's it going? Have you been doing videos? I'm sorry, I hate asking people this all the time. YouTube notifications used to be super reliable. I rarely get them. I watched about 3 or 4 of Jericho's videos the other day. I got 2 notifications out of the 4. So it's just a whole cluster. Rogue, I get rogues once in a while. It's just so spotty anymore. The feed on my Roku device, I found out, is more accurate than on the computer or my cell. Well, new videos. Well, great. That's good because I need something to watch. I've been watching a lot lately. YouTube is kind of my main thing. Caravan, yeah. Cipro's strong stuff, Urbexy. They give us some really strong version, but they've cut me back a little because one side of my doctors don't want me on it at all anymore because the damage it's doing to my joints and tendons. But it's the only thing that works. So they're trying me a slightly lower dose, 500 milligrams twice a day, and they may have to up it a little. They're not sure. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're going to have a great time with that. We're going to annoy some people, dude. PSPR, I watch either YouTube or we stream. We don't even have cable or sat. Our whole house is set up for streaming. We have 3 Rokus hooked up right now in our house, which are like Fire Sticks. We have the computers, our cells, and we stream everything. We do nothing that isn't stream anymore. Really? Well, that's great, Urbexy, but I got American people that I'm signed up to. I don't get people. notifications. Brian is in my country. He's actually like 6 hours from me, and I don't get half of his. Family of Fun. I'm sorry, Family of Fun. YouTube hates you. They delete you from me all the time. Not just notification wise. I'm not even subscribed to you when I go back there half the time. Oh, you guys are going to meet? Hey, Urbexy, Jericho, go find my family castle and do a video on it for me. It's over there. I can look it up again for you. But it's there. My dad knows all about it, but whatever. Now, everybody, you see that? You're about to see an epic meetup between Jericho and Urbexy. Now, the question is Urbexy going to talk on the video? And is Jericho going to use Urbexy as, sheep fodder? So, Urbexy, walk behind Jericho. I'm not even sure where my family's castle is located. Yeah, I got a lot of family in Scotland. Our family is big time from Scotland. Let me see here. Is it a wiki? Oh, good grief. Yeah. I gotta try to find it. I know it's really good to do it online when people are on live stream. Well, here's the mausoleum. There's a mausoleum for my family in Braemar Kirkyard near Braemar Castle. Wow. Trying to see which one is still there. Wow. Yeah, you probably would, Urbexy. That'd be hilarious. You definitely put that in a video. No problem, dude. Invercald is where my family's castle is. I believe. Does that make sense to you guys? Invercald? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Good grief. Yeah. There's a picture of it. And I guess the family still owns it. They have it open to the public right now. So you can actually go in it. So that'd be kind of cool. That's one castle. Oh man, you messed me up, Urbexy. Sorry, everybody. We're looking up my family's castle because maybe those guys in Scotland can explore it for me. Yes, that's it. Urbexy, you got it. Braemar Castle. Aberdeenshire, Scotland. Does that make any sense? So I'm not sure how close you guys are. That could be like somebody telling me, hey, I have family holdings in your country, and then saying it's in California, which is half the country across from me. No, it's let me see here. I'll try to spell this, everyone. I'm not on that page anymore. There, I think that's the spelling. Yeah, Braemar in Aberdeenshire. We lease it to a charitable foundation that's open to the public. Hey, there's where it is, guys. Let me turn this up. I keep it pretty low. I don't know if you can see that. There's something on my screen there. There. So there you go. Sorry, everybody. A little genealogy. Maybe I can get a personal explore from the guys in Scotland. Tell you what, if you guys do get to see it, my dad would die to see any video you guys did. Because he was planning on going to Scotland this year, but my mom's health is not good enough to travel it. So that's not cool, and I'm afraid he might not get the chance because of her health. Oh, well, cool, dude. Well, Urbexy, the sheep aren't as scared when Jericho's around. They attack him. Cool, Cindy. Tell you what, you guys are in Scotland. You guys got some long names for stuff. Counties, castles, all of it. It's all long. It blah blah blah. This word at the mouth of blah. It takes an hour to say where it's at. Oh, cool, colliding planets. Fling the sheep off. Well, see, Jericho, that's why you bring Rebexy with you. You just push him out there, let the sheep bother him while you go by. No problem, Rogue. Actually, we haven't even got to reviewing the video yet. Because, yeah. But yeah, if you guys could, honestly, I will ask a personal favor. If I don't know how far it is from you guys. It might be way out of your way. But if it's not, any video you could take of that, I would be grateful because I would love to show that to my father. And thank you, YouTube, for connecting that. But yeah, my dad was very disappointed he couldn't go because my mom's health. I'm not sure she'll ever be good enough to travel, so I'm afraid he's going to miss out. So, and don't go out of your way, really. But if it's not too far from one of you, I can send you gas money, guys. Hey, you're knocking yourself off. Jeez. Oh, no problem. Well, Rogue wants to get to the video. No problem. Let me get up Study Boy's page here. I've already got the second reviewer up here. Hi. You realize you cats are the same worldwide. I wish I could get this thing to cooperate. Right now, Study Boy's at 351 subscribers. And he's been upping his game lately, trying to do more lives, talk to people. So, I'm hoping he gets a couple of the explorers he's looking for here soon, too. Let's see here. He's got a good amount going on. And he wanted me to pick part 3 of this 4-part explorer of this orphanage. So, here we are, everyone.
Hi, it's studyboynz here. We're on the 3rd video now. Yeah, so I'm going to go and check this abandoned school part out, the old prefabs. And I'm here with Isaac. Okay,
Hi everyone, still here.
still there. From exploring Notting Hills. Even Kiwiana. Let's go check this place out.
Brings you to it, he will bring you through it.
Joy, hope, love, peace, trust, and faith. Good things to live by.
That's the rules. No smoking, no playing inside youth room. I can't read it on the phone. No swearing, do not miss the room. I think they broke the last rule.
Why can't I read that? It's just completely black there.
Yeah, no. I think
That's a shame.
Actually, broke the last rule. They destroyed the last room. So we're going to show you here.
We can see it a bit there, I guess, maybe. Do not mess this room. This room's a bit of a mess. Let's go look at these books. Bible word search. Can you see Nighthawk in there? Not sure what knothook's got to do with the Bible. Oh. I just saw a red word in there. Looks like they're cleaning this place up. Cleaning it up for demolition maybe. So you know what's in there? I don't. It's a shame these things are getting all battered up. Oh. Well, this is...
Watch out for the floor, it's pretty soft.
Oh.
The shelves are falling apart.
Right.
Keep it stained.
So we'll see, look at that.
May God give you double what you wish for. Oh, there's a few things. Very cool.
Oh, that floor is definitely not stable. Need a toilet? Well, the tap's not working. Let's go and see what was up here. I don't like these floors at all. Just don't trust them. Quite rotten.
Like going to show you something abandoned up inside the building. Nothing more fun than to show something in the building so you can explore it like
So yeah, don't know what these, if these were all classrooms or what, I'm not too sure. Quite dark in there. Power's not on, but the water's on in here. So here's the old urn.
What is that? Is that like a water heater?
Oh, here's the other side of where we looked through.
1st, 2012 was in Alexia.
Well, that's good to know Alexia was here on the 2nd of the 1st, 2012. Good old Alexia. Wow. A, B, C, D, what? I, O, U, rather. What's that noise? That is a floor polisher. They used, yep, so polish the floors.
And oh look, crap, I did not see that. That's good.
So the old overhead projector.
It's so cool that
Wow.
I think it's cool how so much of the world uses the exact same letters of the
Old
alphabet.
school computer screen. New BF, X, GF, and me.
Oh,
Ice
ouch.
cream.
Somebody had a breakup.
Watch the step there.
I wonder if the holes punched in the wall are from scrappers or just vandals in
I
general.
don't know if someone's come in and vandalised this or it's just been.
Yeah, no,
It's like someone's punched it.
no, it's just little storage room type shit, like little storage rooms.
You're right, Bajerico. Early explorers.
So the power should be on if it was running. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I wanted to see the ceiling, the blue ceiling things better.
Pied. Pied still? No. Tell me what that bird is. Do not enter. Are they planning to redecorate this place? Old dryer. Old fire extinguisher there.
Hey, rabbit.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit that bell notification to get notified of our upcoming videos.
Well, there is Paul's video. So what do you guys think? And he wants to go back and watch this later and read comments. So let him know this is one of his favorites and one he liked and kind of wanted me to show. If you want to see the other parts, they're definitely on his channel. But this is kind of his favorite. And like I said, I like to show people. I'm not here to nail anybody. So, but what do you think? You think the filming? Me personally, I think he filmed it kind of good. Maybe the sound was slightly higher, but yeah, good, bad, all comments are welcome because he does want to know and he does want to have comments to read later. So, what do you guys think? What'd you like? What didn't you like? I didn't know. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Paul, he's got a good amount of videos between his little explorers, his live stream, stuff like that. He did a live stream the other week talking about what is hashtag real urbex and stuff like that. It's actually a really good live stream for his driving home from work thing. How's it going tonight, Rabbit? We were just reviewing a video from studyboynz. If you missed much of it, go back and take a look, see what you think, and leave any comments either below the video. For Study Boy, he definitely wants all comments because he's trying to improve just like the rest of us, and wants to know what you guys think he could improve and what he did really good. Yeah, exactly, Bajerico. I told Study Boy that he was talking about one day. He doesn't have a lot of he doesn't have quite as many abandoned places he'd like, but he's getting into some. I'm like, it doesn't all have to be about abandoned, you know. You can do parks, cool military things, a lot of things you find interesting, and he's doing a lot more of that, and I really like it. And I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys noticed on his channel, he has hashtag real urbex, and I can't remember what the other hashtag is. Let me see here. Sorry, I gotta look. Oh crap, where is it? Here it is. Maybe. No, it's not coming up on this. It comes up on my cell. Well, that's interesting. There it is. He's got hashtag real urbex and hashtag wine-legged explorer. I'm sorry, you got to give a guy credit for that. He's funny. He's just a funny guy. That's great. Yeah, Rogue. See, now, Rogue, that's a good, he does want to know. He's asked that before if he thought, when I was talking to him one time, if he moved around much. I know you and I've talked about that, Rogue, where we both do it sometimes. All these years of doing it, I think the day I stop getting excited where I don't make a mistake and move fast sometimes, I think it's all over. If I'm too level-headed, I'm not as in love with it as I was. Okay, yeah, TL. Yeah, TL said something like that, yes. Yeah, I would like him to spend a little more time on the room, maybe scan the room, Paul. Study boy, when you see this, yeah, scan the room a little more. Actually, stop maybe and scan the room up and down. There's some blue panels up top. I kind of wanted to see more and see what was on them. But I did like how he picked up on the blackboard where somebody obviously had themselves a breakup. So it's nice to know worldwide that's also just kind of standard. But yeah, but Jericho, you're right. He does have a good variety. Exactly, TL. That is great. I love that he owns it. He don't care. I mean, he's got such a good attitude about it. And that is just amazing to me. And I think I saw that on his channel about a month ago or a week ago. And I'm sorry, I died laughing. And I knew he wouldn't care if I laughed. It's just so funny to see that. But he's definitely taking part in the real hashtag real Urbex movement also. He's done streams talking about it, and he's not very happy with a couple of the big explorers and some of the stuff they've done. And it's nice to see him out there being his own type of channel. But honestly, what I can see, Study Boy, is a few people here think you maybe move too fast with the camera and maybe too fast room to room. Maybe a little more in the room. You could take that 6-7 minute video and actually, as much as you went through, you could probably amp that up to about a 9 to 11 minute video without making it seem long. Oh, there you go, Rabbit. No, Rabbit, don't worry. It's called a review to get everybody's opinion, and that's what it's for. He's not going to be upset about this. He's going to be happy to see another opinion and be able to look at his video and see if that opinion applies and if he can change something. That's not a problem, man. Okay, so pretty much it seems like we have 3 or 4 people that definitely thinks he swings the camera a little fast. I agree. I do not know if Paul is using his cell, I believe. I don't know if he's using it like this or if he has one of these like I have for my cell that has a tripod mount, which makes it easier to be stable. But if he doesn't have one of those tripod mount units, he should get one because that really does help. And I know I'm saying he, even though he's going to watch this. So Paul, Study Boy, I don't know if you're holding it like this or not, but if you are, you're a lot more stable than I am holding it. Okay. Thanks, TL. Yeah, I like the location. And it was kind of cool seeing Zeke there with him. And they didn't get in each other's way, but you got shot that, a couple explorers out together, which is nice. I always like collaborations for some reason. I've explored alone through my, my march through this hobby of fun. I've explored with people. I don't know why, but I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm starting to enjoy collaborating with other explorers a lot. I mean, I love it. I mean, I've been running into some really great explorers. And sometimes I think a couple explorers or more that really are into it can feed off each other. Each other's energy or whatever, or their excitement makes you really enjoy the explorer more. Maybe even it burns into your brain a little better. But it can make you excited, make you move your cam too much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Pajerico. My wife still chastises me. If she comes up behind me while I'm editing and she sees I was moving too fast in video, I get a good slap on the back of the head. She's like, yeah, you're moving the camera too fast. Stop it. It's like, Then she'll actually try to sit down. She'll move me out of the way. Since she did this for a living, she'll move me out of the way and sit down and try to fix my fast movements and move audio around. Try to fix it because I screwed up something up bad. Yeah, some people do make that mistake, Urbexy. He did keep the music, so it did not mess up him talking. I watched a couple of videos this last week where people had some good music, but the volume was either too high or they should have cut it when they were talking because it was hard to hear them. One lady, I cannot remember her channel. She's newer. I think it was Deb. She had a video I watched. I enjoyed the video, but her audio was definitely washed out by her music in part of it. You're right, Rogue. You're right. And I don't mess with my video and try to change things. She just tries to slow things once in a while because I'll be going squirrel crazy moving around. She's like, you kind of went right over it. You could have paused for 1/10 of a second. Oh, there you go, Rabbit. That's good. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think once in a while I will take not a deep breath. For me, a semi-deep breath is what I can handle now. And I think I do stop once in a while and just do this, sweep a room. Even if I don't use it in the video. Now, is that what you do, Rabbit? Because if I stop myself, try to go all zen and sweep the room, a lot of times I don't even use that in the video unless I think it really fits. But it does slow me down. It gets me back where I should have been. Yeah, we've done that, Urbexy. And my wife is really good at that. Weaves World, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. See, Cindy, that is a personal preference. I've done videos with both. I've done videos with music, videos without music. I've done videos with music in certain places like drone shots. I think drone shots shouldn't be silent. I actually have audio from my drone also. My phone records audio for my drone videos, but it's only getting my version. My talking. If I narrate, I can narrate my drone videos. But yeah, drone videos are so silent. I've seen some people not put any music, just have the quiet drone shot. Most people do use music on drone shots. But I do believe drone shots need something. But yeah, it's really preference on whether or not you can have music in your videos. I've done both. I prefer most of mine without in the Explorer. But sometimes I think it really calls for it. So you got to go see to your pants by your feel and what you like. There are some people, even a couple on here, that use music in a lot of their exploration videos, and they really make it work. I personally am hit and miss at making it work. I don't know. I really like to be better at picking music, but I get too involved and spend a lot of time going over music then. Well, I don't have a laptop powerful enough, Rabbit. I use this computer here. It's a desktop unit that was built for ad editing by BitTech Computers up here, not too far from me, in the middle of the Quad Cities here. This computer is made just for editing and streaming, so that's what I use most time. My laptop, my good one died. My wife's isn't powerful enough to do editing, so this is what I use for editing right now. My software is freeware. I use a software called Shotcut, and it works amazing. And we use GIMP too for our other stuff. I hate GIMP. My wife loves it, so. But yeah, hey, Jesse! How's it going, Jesse? Yeah, that's Sony Handycam, though. Those are pretty good. Those got a good picture, though, Rabbit. But yeah, almost all my software right now is freeware. No joke. Even the encoding software I'm using right now is freeware. I save my money for my travels and some of my equipment. So software I haven't had to pay for, and since my wife was an expert for a long time and got 2 college degrees in this, she was able to find me good freeware. So that's kind of been on. Yep. Yeah, Urbexy, I thought of doing that in one of mine. I actually have the helicopter sound effect downloaded. YouTube does have a helicopter sound effects in the Creator Studio music app. So check that out, guys. YouTube gives us a lot in that Creator Studio. Well, Cindy, I mean, you're in Nevada. I live in a big 430,000 person metro area, and I still have a hard time finding anybody. And Sean's been out lately for a while, so thankfully Lord Explorers has been really great to explore with. And Randy was too. We had a good trip to Gary. My music, Jericho? Well, thank you, man. I really try to pick music. I can get lost at where, says my wife will come downstairs, I'll be doing, she's like, are you still picking music? I'm like, yes. She's like, stop it, pick one. I get so into it. I got separate files for drone videos. I got, oh, music's tough. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Brian E. Sorry, Brian Rogue. As for you, Rogue Exploration, I'm glad you're learning stuff. That's what we're here for. I'm here to learn from you guys. I think if we all can keep teaching each other stuff and learning, we'll make each other better. And hopefully maybe we can overrule the clickbaiters and stuff then. It's funny, you guys are having storms over there, Bexy. It's been storming here all day. I had one gap when I took my dog for a walk before the stream. I think it's raining again right now. That's funny, Rogue. Yeah, but Rabbit, you do what you got, and someday maybe you upgrade. You know, it is what it is. And your videos don't look bad. Oh, by the way, Rabbit, sorry I haven't commented on your videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos when I'm doing my physical therapy on the treadmills. But a lot of those thumbs up, everybody, is from me. If you ever tried to touch a touch screen when you're puffing hard on a treadmill, it doesn't work. I barely hit the thumbs up without hitting next or something on accident. So I'm sorry if I don't comment as much as I like. I try to sit down later and go back over and comment. But I always, always, always make sure I give you guys watch time and thumbs up if I'm on your channel. Uh-oh. Did I lose you, Brian? Brian E? No, Brian E. I saw you, man. I saw you, Brian E. Sorry, man. Sometimes it's hard to stay with it. And I saw Richard's reality came in too. How's it going, Richard? Yeah, Richard, we just did the review. It was studyboynz. It was about a 7-minute video. It was a part of a orphanage he did. Orphanage/school in New Zealand. So feel free, if you do go back, and you don't have to watch my stream, just watch the review part and leave any comments about the video, good, bad, in the comments for the stream, and he will look at them. A couple people on here did think he moved a little fast between things, or would have maybe a little more on each room. Let's see what you think. Yeah, Rogue, we're all here to learn. I know I'm catching up on the stream, everybody. Oh, no, Jesse. Jesse, I get 1 or 2 of your notifications. You're going to love this, everybody. Jesse, I get Jesse's notifications, but I get them 1 to 3 hours after he's done with a 1 to 2 hour live stream. No joke. I'll be sitting here and I'll go, ding, live stream from Jesse. Go click over to it. It's already into the comments area where people are commenting. It's been offline for an hour or more. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, drone videos gotta have music though. It's hard to figure out the right one sometimes, especially if you're doing a drone part in a video, in the video middle of an Explorer before and after. You want to make sure you stay with the mood though. Oh, that's okay, Rabbit. I mean, we all have, the thumbs up makes a big difference compared. That lets YouTube know, hey, somebody cared enough to, do that. Oh, I agree, Urbexy. I think Isaac does a lot of his on his phone. I cannot do it. I cannot mess around with this dinky little screen now with my big thumbs and not want to just kill myself. This actually has an editor in it. This cold phone is made for streaming, editing, all this stuff. But it sucks. I cannot sit there and look at this tiny screen. I need a screen. Okay, well then Cindy does it. Well, Cindy's ahead of us all. Well, see, Cindy, nobody can call you little old lady. You're doing videos and editing videos on your smartphone. There are a lot of people my age and younger that can't do that. In my case, it won't do that because I tried it and it made me sad. It just did. My wife thought I was going to have to Velcro it to my hand when I was trying to edit with this. It annoyed me. Jesse did a video today, Rogue. I didn't get anything from Jesse today. Let's see here. I have notifications from All American Grandpa. Kaiser Glick gave me a thumbs up for a comment. And Trevor Costello. And that's a real Robbie. Those are my notifications from YouTube. No, Brian, I don't pay for Brian E. I don't pay for background music. I use the free music on YouTube Studio, Creator Studio, for many reasons. One, I don't have to pay for it. YouTube takes enough money. I pay for as little as possible. My editing software is freeware. My encoding software is freeware. I use the Creator Studio free music because there's so much of it. You can talk bad about YouTube, but right now they have uploaded a huge amount of more music to the Creator Studio music library. It's crazy. It's so much there, you gotta be able to find something. It's free. You're not gonna get in trouble if you want to share your video on another channel, like me doing the reviews. It's great. And I really hope Paul's video didn't have. He said that did not have copyrighted music, but I noticed he had a little music at the beginning, so we'll see. If I get nailed by copyright, we'll see what happens. So you'll know what happens if I have to take the video down, the live stream down, and you see it pop back up. Because that means I had to take it down, edit out, and mute, and then put it back up. So I hope not. But no, I don't pay for background music at all, Brian. There's no point since YouTube gives you so much now. Some people can't find anything there, then go ahead and pay for it. I just don't want to do it. I don't see the need, really. It's just they give us. And if you look at how much they've uploaded lately, it's a lot. Rebecca, do you pick music, then edit to it, or vice versa? I edit the video first, and then I try to pick music to match it. To match the finished product, to match the mood, to match the Explore and how it looks. Yeah, I start with a video and I try to get the music to complement or match it, is what I do. And I always have to look then, I watch my video, and then I'm always like, okay, what mood do I want? How do I feel on this? What does it look like? So then I kind of figure what type of music. Good night, Jericho. Thanks, man. And thank you for the advice. But yeah, I always listen to you, man. I really do. You are definitely a pebble in my Zen pond, man. You definitely help out. But yeah, I just don't like giving up on people. But yeah, I'm done with that page, really. Nope. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that rabbit. They'll hit you sometimes. Sometimes they can get real crabby about it. I just don't like getting demonetized. Because, like, man, we work hard enough for this. And boy, it seems like they take any excuse to demonetize you these days. And they do. I still got videos demonetized that never told me why. The split stream stuff YouTube was pulling on me a while back. They demonetized half my stream but not the other half. But they haven't told me why. It's just kind of crazy. Yes. Brian E., you can use your own music. Devon from Among the Unknown makes his own music. There's some other people that make their own music. You can definitely, if you have an app that does that, make your own music. I have an app. I don't think anything I've made is very good. You can also talk to channels like HTOP and creator, what is it? Oh, copyright free music. There's another channel. There's also Technetic Beats. Look at those 3 channels on YouTube. They have copyright free music that they make. They love for YouTubers to use their music. All you gotta do is say where you got it in your details. Say, hey, check out HTOP Music where I got this song or something, So that's a good idea. So check those 3 channels out if you can't find anything on the Studio app. It's still free, and you're helping out another YouTube channel at the same time. Beat that. Yeah, exactly, Richard. Yeah. Yep. Richard's right. On the YouTube Creator Studio, some of the music is, you don't have to give an attribution. You can just use it. Others, you have to at least put an attribution in there. Like this, you use the song, and this song is by Bob Jones Music Inc. called Looking Glass. And it's in there, in a link, in the details. That's all you got to do. So yeah, Richard's right. Thank you, Richard, for reminding me about that. That's great. But there you go, Brian E. Cindy has a great answer about 3 comments down from you. But Devon, Among the Unknown, a lot of the music on Among the Unknown's channel is his own music. He actually has another channel that's a music channel that he does. Can I produce my own music, Brian? Yeah, but I kind of suck. I haven't used anything I've ever done on my videos. I have been looking at some HTOP music lately. HTOP and Technetic both have some music I would love to use in my drone videos, and I got a feeling I'm going to be using some of their music in my drone shots, because a lot of their music seems to match drone videos really well. So check those guys out. Cindy, you already know how I feel about age, hon. Age has nothing to do with it. A lot of times it's how you feel, how you choose to act. You can choose to act like you're old, or you can choose not to. And you chose not to. So do a lot of us. We choose not to act old. And that's the way it should be. Thanks, TL. I appreciate it, hon. And thank you the other night for talking to me last night, too. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have, once again, some of the people you meet on YouTube, you really do truly, you're able to become real friends with some people. You just talk to them so much, and they really are there especially when you need help. Oh, no problem, Brian. Rogue Exploration, because, yeah, that's a big deal. If somebody clicks over to your channel, man, and they just see blank, some people don't go looking at the tab that says videos. They just go on by. Yeah, you got to have that stuff out there. And some people don't realize, oh, heck, it's not there. So that's no problem. That's what we're here for. Ooh, Richard's going to be doing his own music too. Cool. Thanks, TL. I really appreciate it. Yeah, see, there you go, Brian E. Richard is going to use some of his own music. That's great. I'm glad that he's good enough to do that. I am not. My music that I make kind of sounds slightly better than a Klingon funeral dirge. And even the Klingons might go, ooh, that's bad. So, and I'm talking old Klingons, not the new fakey Star Trek Discovery crap Klingons. It depends, Brian. If you are able to copyright it, I believe. You probably have to ask Richard. Richard probably knows more about that than I do, or Urbexy does. I'm not sure. Because all these record companies, they go through, there's a copyright process, I believe, to copyright things. If you use it as part of a YouTube video, I think there is an automatic type of copyright you get with your produced music. Especially if you put it in the details, Brian E. If you put in the details, this music is produced by Richard's Reality, and all right is copyright Richard's Reality, I think it actually does hold weight. But Richard might know better than I do. But I can't be 100% sure. But I think if Richard attributes himself, saying that he produced it and that it is his property in his details, I think that really does hold weight. Well, Rogue, I'll agree with you to a point. It has a little bit to do with our actions, because as we get a little older sometimes, our actions aren't as fast or as strong as they used to be. But yeah, Rogue, you're right. Getting into the moment is a big deal. Oh, there you go. Urbexy has a answer, Brian E. Content ID. Kaiser, how's it going, man? Kaiser Glick, everybody. He is one of the other explorers I've talked to from around the Chicago area. And he was in a couple of videos when I was up exploring Lord Explorers. Kaiser actually got us into an abandoned Kmart and helped us explore the restaurant that burned down, Hackney's, which is in his backyard. And kind of one of an explorer that really kind of ticked him off that got burned down. And he's definitely not happy about it. Hike with Mike, how's it going, man? Nice being on the live stream the other night with you, some of the other outdoorsy guys there, Mike. They had a nice stream going. Sorry, I'm catching up here, everybody. Oh, now look who shows up, everybody. studyboynz shows up. Dang it, Paul. I delayed and waited. We did a review of your video. Feel free to go back and look to the live stream and look after the stream. I think most of the comments about your video came within about 10 to 12 minutes after your video. But take a look at the chat replay and you'll see what people thought, man. People did have a few suggestions, but other than that, really did like the video. And I appreciate you letting me review it on here. Brian E. Our video's copyright on here. Your video. I believe there is a type of copyright to your video you make on here. I don't think it's like, like if, Spider-Man Unlimited or something on movies is copyrighted or trademarked or whatever, but there is a form of copyright with your videos on YouTube. Because I know I've kind of skirted that a few times, where I used a piece of somebody's video as an example of something. It's like, be careful. Oh, that's no problem, Paul. We knew that. TL thought it was going to be too early for you to be at lunch. Yeah, Kaiser, that's tough. A lot of buildings do get torn down, but man, you guys, honestly, you guys got a lot of stuff up there, Kaiser. And you guys you're fun to explore with. I'm gonna try to talk to the Lord Explorers and get back up there here soon. Explore some more. Sorry, I'm catching up again. You guys are doing real good. Using a watermark is a good idea. I've thought about it, Study Boy, but I just don't want to gum up the screen anymore. I've already got my XCF in the bottom and bottom right. I've got other stuff. I don't know. Some people, I've seen people put a little thing up in one corner too of their videos. Urbexy, I'm actually kind of working on one very slowly. I've been setting my GoPro up behind me on the tripod when I've been doing editing. And I try to remember to talk to it, but I get into it sometimes and I forget. So I've actually thought about doing it. But it doesn't mean a lot of people can't do it. And maybe we should all do one and see how maybe we can show people different editing techniques. Sure, it may not work on all of our programs, but just see little techniques and little ideas. So maybe if everybody made a little, here's how I edit video. But I am working on, I do have a file made, Urbexy. I just haven't done tons with it. Rogue editing is just like the rest of YouTube, man. It's practice makes perfect, or practice makes better. I'm not sure we ever get to perfect. Yeah, Kaiser, we did miss those. Yeah, I'm planning on it, Kaiser. I'm planning on coming back up there. TJ, how's it going, man? Not going too bad. Antibiotics seem to be perking me back up a little bit. Things going decent. How you been doing? How you doing over there? Thanks for coming in. It's pretty late where you're at, isn't it, TJ? But yeah, Kaiser, what you're talking about, I am planning on coming back up there. Lord Explorers had to leave before I could talk to him more about it because he had classes, but I am planning on coming back up. I really had a good time exploring with you guys, and once you have a good time exploring with somebody, you want to do it again. So yeah, I'll be back. Download a screen recorder. Did I miss something here? Oh, okay. I see her, Bexy. Well, see, I was wanting to film it from a different angle, Bexy. A lot of people use screen recorders. I actually kind of like those videos. I was going to want to film one in urban exploration style. Kind of the man from the outside. That's just me, though. Kaiser, my Kmart video is either going to be this week or next week. I got so many things to do, and I got a lot of videos. I'm trying to figure out order. And I wanted to do the Hackneys video, which I can name. It's burned down everybody, so no problem naming it. I wanted to do the Hackneys video since it just burned down that week. But Kmart will either be this week or next week. I might even do 2 videos because Kmart's kind of a short one, but we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping I got Lord Explorers standing at an upper deck when I started bending down. I can't remember on my footage if I got him bouncing on that or not. No, Brian, you don't have to pay for any video difference, size difference on YouTube. I don't know how, you are getting large and small. Are you talking like this and this? Or are you talking just as tiny or big? I think some people can set their videos. As soon as you start playing, it goes full screen. And some people do that. Most people leave you the option to do tiny screen or then full. I know if you go to the right, bottom right of your screen, if it's a small screen, you can hit full screen. There's a bottom right of the video you're watching. It'll come up under the watch bar and give you an option of full screen, Brian. I got to check with Hike and Mike here. He's got 18. Oh, man. An old Boy Scout camp would be nice, Hike with Mike. We thought ours was going to be abandoned here. Me and Sean went and checked it out. I guess it was abandoned for about 3 months. And then they decided to reopen it. It's like, you suck. We missed it by about 2 weeks. Let's see when you get around to it. No, you're talking about me, to me, Urbexy? Oh, that one, Urbexy, yeah. It is low priority, unfortunately, because with my health lately, as goofy as it's been, most of my time's actually been spent on my therapies and medications and therapies and physical therapy and stuff, trying to pick them back up so I can stay out of the hospital for a while longer. I already told my wife, if I go in the hospital next time, I'm not doing it with a cell phone and my crappy laptop. I'm bringing my beautiful big baby here with me. All this is going with me so I can do my stuff. That 2 weeks about killed me last time. But I will try to get on it more. Brian E says 4 HD and 4 HD. You mean 4K. Brian? 4K, you don't have to watch unless, two things. You have a 4K screen and your YouTube is set on 4K. You can have a 4K video, but YouTube a lot of times won't play it that way unless you have it set that way. And if your screen isn't 4K, you'll never see 4K anyway, so don't worry about it. Not all screens do 4K. Most of the screens, at least here in America, are running about 1080, 60. Many people don't even own a computer screen, TV screen, even some cell screens that run at 4K yet. Also, 4K, if you're watching in 4K and you have data limits of any type, be very careful. 4K is huge in data compared to 1080, 60 even. So you got to be careful if you got any of those data limits, and speed. It takes more speed to run 4K. But a lot of times you can watch it in the standard HD, you're just fine. You won't see as much difference as 4K as a lot of people think. Yeah. Kaiser, yeah, we were being followed. This weird Dodge was following us up there by the Kmart when I was exploring those guys. We don't know what the guy was doing. He was being kookier than we were trying to explore the place. He was weird. Oh, man. A rappelling tower would have been nice, man. That made a good video, Mike. Dude, if you ever run anything like that again, I gotta see video on an abandoned Boy Scout camp or something. That's one I haven't had. Study Boy. Okay, 360 Explorers. Studies Boy is asking what I think about 360 Explorers. This is my personal opinion. I do not like them. Partially because I think it actually takes away from the Explorer a little bit. Because, okay, I like a video, watch an Explorer, steer, look at it. 360 video, one, it takes you forever to watch it. Because if you want to stop, look around, start steering, one, the quality isn't there yet either. It just isn't. Unless you buy a super, super, super crazy pricey one. Also, it's harder to film with them properly. Especially if you got multiple people there. It's hard to film properly with a 3D cam, 360 cam. I think they're like gimbals. I think they actually take away from the Explorer a little bit. Take away a little bit of the feel. And it takes you out of the moment because you're always stopping and steering your mouse and looking up, down, around, trying to look all over the place. It really kind of breaks up the flow of a good Explorer, I think. So I'm not a big fan of it. But some people really like it. It's personal preference, study boy. Yeah, Kaiser, some cameras, there are some channels out there doing filming Explorers in 360 cams. It's like a round bubble that goes on top, and it films a whole area. And you can with pictures and video, you can use your mouse. You can look down, look up, look all over from that 360 cam's perspective. Some people love it, some hate it. I'm not a big fan. That being said, Urban Kiwiana actually did a decent one with their 360 cam. For a 360 video, it was a good video. I just am not a fan of them. It's like 3D. Remember when 3D came out for TVs at home? There was this big push. Everything's going to go 3D. Oh my God, 3D is going to be the next big thing. Then people started using it, and it really isn't. Look at how few TVs can come out 3D now. It was a big craze for a short time, but it crashed. I don't think 360 Explorers or even 360 cams are going to get big. I think it's a fad. You're going to like it once in a while, but I don't think you're going to want to watch them regular. Well, I hate this. I'm getting a certain degree of empathy for people who film vertically. Oh, no. No, Rebexy. You don't film like this. You film like this. All of our screens are like this. The human eye sees like this. If we want to film like this, let's go back to a square TV. Ooh, Florida Trailblazer has some. Ooh, I gotta write that down. Thank you, Hike with Mike. I gotta make sure I check those. Sorry, I like to watch exploring as much as I do make it and see it myself. Cool. Thank you. Oh, so Kaiser, we were being followed by a sheriff's truck. Oh, cool. Neato. Whoops. Well, good thing he decided we weren't anything worth following anymore. Well, see, Cindy, I just don't like it. Anyways, I think it actually takes away from the Explorer. 360 videos, you're looking around. If you're going through an Explorer, somebody's doing a video Explorer, and you're watching it. You get to go along in a nice flow when you're watching an Explorer. But 360 Explorer, you always want to do this. And you stop the video a lot of times to look around, look up and down. If you miss something, you want to back up. If you do it a couple times, it makes it awkward. A friend of mine did it in Canada. He did a video of a place he'd already done with his 360 cam. It was about a 15, 20-minute video. I liked his Explorer with a normal camera much, much better than the 360 cam. The 360 cam, I just didn't like it. I love how you get notifications at weird times. No, thanks, Brian E. I appreciate you coming in. And once again, you have great questions and you want to know great stuff. That's what the chat's about. Oh, that kitty, Brian E., is curled up on my desk sleeping next to the Starship Enterprise. Let me show you. He's actually on my desk where he's not supposed to be. So there he is. Yeah, now he's going to look at y'all. It is, Cindy, yes. It's very distracting. I don't like them. Honestly, I just don't. Wow. Well, there you go, Hike with Mike. That's a good one. Oh, thank you, Brian E. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you so much for participating again. And now he's stink-eyeing me as he saw me point the camera at him. see, Urbex, yeah, I agree. A VR Explorer is different. It's like you're actually there. Then you can see it as we see it. 360 cams have a lot of downsides, including that weird globing effect of theirs. And I think it really messes up the flow. You can't keep moving and trying to see everything. You're always, it's weird. It presents itself wrong. Oh, yeah, Mike, that's Jax. He's our youngest. And he is, we found out there's a term for him called puppy cat. He thinks he's as much dog as cat. He wags his tail so hard he knocks things over. He likes to sit up. He begs. He fetches. He does a lot of stuff like dogs. Yeah, and he's sleeping next to one of my Starship Enterprise toys. Exactly, Paul. Well, see, Kaiser, here's where I will give 360 cams a thumbs up. 360 cam pictures, stills, I don't mind. I do not like 360 videos. But 360 picture, a still image, I think the opposite end. I think a 360 still image adds to something. Because you're not in motion. I think the motion plus the 360 and the moving around destroys what a 360 cam can do. But a still image on a 360 cam, there's no flow to interrupt. There's no movement to interrupt. There's nothing changing. It's static, and the 360 adds to it, I think. Or yeah, Kaiser, that's a good idea also. I also like how 360 cams, unless they're ultra expensive, and even they're not perfect, they record it in a weird look. Like it's almost like the worst setting on an action cam, but all around gives way too much of a bubble effect. See, now 360 photos. Oh yeah, we use 360 photos and drone footage. Been used by our realtors here for a while. 360 photos. I believe 360 photos are better than 360 video. I think it's two different media. I don't even see them as the same thing. Sitting in a 360 photo and looking around is totally different than trying to do it on an active, moving video stream. Oh, wow. Dude, that's a good one, Kaiser. Holy crap. Shoot. Hey, Kaiser, I added you as a moderator. If you want to post a link to that channel for everybody here, feel free. That's a great thing, dude. I was so ticked off somebody burned that down. And since we were there at Hackney's, we know somebody burned it down. There was no power, no gas, nothing there was going to light that place on fire. Somebody lit it. I agree, Urbexy. I just think that I think 360 cameras are never going to be the in thing. It's going to be like 3D for your TV at home. It's a fad. You may like it once in a while, but it's not going to be the big thing. I don't think it's ever going to replace these. I think we'll jump from these to, like you said, VR. True VR. Before we ever do 360 all the time. Not for true urban exploring, Brian. One, you get in the way of each other. When I've explored with other guys, sometimes in a big group, it's hard to film properly. I've run into that. Filming too many images, I would never want urban exploration to get too pretty and too professional. Because once again, I think it takes away from seeing it or feeling it as we feel and see it when we explore it. Too much lighting and everything else, you might as well just watch a movie. Too many cameras, too much expensive camera equipment, lighting, carrying all the stuff. Where's the Explorer anymore? It's pretty much a set, a movie set then. And I think that would actually damage it. There you go, everybody. Like he said, it's anonymous. So nobody mentioned him. He does not exist. But he's got some stuff there for us to enjoy. Thanks, Kaiser. But yeah, Brian E., I don't want too many angles. I don't want it to be too professional. That's why I don't like gimbals. I would rather my footage be too shaky for a lot of people to like than have it to be too smooth. Too smooth removes any feel of exploration. It's like taking a trip sometimes. You can fly somewhere faster, but sometimes you enjoy the trip more if you take it in a car. You know it's longer because you feel the trip. You feel things, you see things, you experience more. Oh, we can talk about that all day, Paul. I will say, I don't want to get into the whole stills video argument again, but I will get on a few stills people because as many stills people do whine a little bit about YouTubers or video, there is a crazy amount of editing going into stills video, picture these days, where it does not, if you saw the place they took a picture of, you would not even recognize it as the picture they're done editing. They're over-processing things. Exploring with Cody did a video, and I'm not trying to pick on him, where he even showed how he edited pictures. There was a rock on the floor on the ground by his foot. He edited out the rock. He edited in an extra bush. He changed the color of the water totally. He changed the grass heavily. He changed the ground over here. Changed the sky. And by the time he was done, it looked almost nothing like the picture he took. What it really was. And there is a lot of that going on in a lot of still photography. So it's just too bad. Urbexi's right. We're already running into a lot of explorers, especially big ones, including a couple who've actually filmed and showed it on their channel, them rehearsing shots. Well, that's not what we want to see. We want to explore, not a rehearsed movie. But yeah, he's right. There's going to be rehearsed stuff, staged things. Unfortunately, there's a few big explorers who are definitely staging stuff. When you're in a building that has like 500 rooms in like an abandoned school, it's monstrous abandoned school, and you walk by tons of rooms, take 15 different turns and walk right in the gym going and act surprised. Oh, wow, look, I found the gym. This is cool. You bypass every other room, just happen to walk into the gym in 15 different turns. Then you walk out of the gym and zing, zing, zing. Don't even pay attention to any other room. Not even open a door to see what's in it. And walk right into the next cool room. Acting surprised again. So yeah, there's a couple of explorers doing that where you know they've pre-scouted, set up exactly what they were going to do, set up where they're going to do the cameras, and they're acting. And I don't like it. And I think Paul's probably seen one or two of the videos I'm talking about. Trevor, how's it going? Well, thank you. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Sorry. Catching up again, guys. No, Kaiser, I do not have Flickr. I have enough trouble keeping up on social media as I've got. Well, Cindy, I've been on groups. When Sean would go with me, him and I could both film. But we normally didn't film the same thing at the same time. We usually split up and filmed and did our own thing. I tried to splice him in also. We don't try to film the same thing at just angles. If one of us has a better angle, I'll use it. But we don't try to movie studio it. If I go out with Lord Explorers and all the rest of us, we're always not trying to shoot everything the same. So what's up tonight, Trevor? Jessica! Oh, wow, hun. Yeah, I'll probably be on about another 15. I might be on a little longer because I do still want to discuss drones with everybody a little bit tonight. Unless you guys want to save it till next Tuesday, it's up to you. I am here kind of because I enjoy talking to you all, and but I do want to do what you guys feel like. And we've been on about 2 hours right now, but it's up to you guys. Well, the thing is right now, Urbexy, you could be referring to a couple big explorers. And a couple that I've unsubscribed from, who are definitely rehearsing, scouting ahead of time. Like I said, when you can walk by 25 different rooms in a school building, go up 3 flights of stairs, turn left, right, never stop and look at anything, then walk into the gym and act surprised. Then after the gym, you walk out of there, down a set of flight stairs, go 3 hallways, never stop and look at anything, then walk into the next cool room and act surprised again. Yeah, you're rehearsing, you're making it up, you're doing theater, not exploring anymore. And yeah, it is sad, Urbexy. It was even more sad to me, those people believing it. You don't realize in your head that they're bypassing all this building. And maybe some people want to see what's in those rooms. A cool classroom with desks or a leaky ceiling or something. Maybe somebody wants to see it. So how's it going tonight, Jessica? Oh, that's good, Trevor. When I'm off here, I'm going to eat. I'm definitely getting a little hungry. I did feed all my animals ahead of time. That's why the cat is passed out on the desk. Exactly. Oh, there we go, everybody. studyboynz says it dead right. He likes exploring and finding things for the first time on camera. Yes. Paul likes to see something the first time and share with you the first time he sees it, not some made up acting. A real response, a real feeling from him, and a filming that may not be 100% perfect with a $10,000 camera in the perfect angle, the perfect lighting, because he's seeing it the first time walking up on it. That is exploring. Not very much, Brian. Brian E., I will say, since urban exploring has become a little more mainstream or known, people aren't as mean to you if you ask to explore their property. People used to be really rude and sometimes angry and chase you off or call you a vandal. Few more people know about urban exploring now. And if they're going to say no, they're not as mean about it. They may laugh at you and may not understand you and think it's kind of a joke still, but they're not as mean. Now, on the other hand, the police are much nicer. The police are extremely aware of what urban exploring is. Many police officers and the whole departments are not hating on explorers. They're very nice to them because they know we're not there to cause them trouble. They know a lot of explorers will call the police if they see somebody tearing a place up, and they know we're not there to cause them paperwork and problems. And some police like seeing these buildings too. Always treat the police with respect, even if they are going to give you a ticket for trespassing. Treat them with respect, and they will treat you the same way. Just remember that. Sorry, I'm catching up here again. Sometimes my chat doesn't feed for me. I just looked up and it's still back up there. Oh, that's no problem, Jessica. We don't mind. Yes, Trevor, I have 3 cats and a dog. 1 cat is 17, 1 is 3, 1 is 2, and our dog is 12 and a half. The dog is a big boy. I agree to a point, Paul. I admit I do have a thing for gymnasiums and bowling alleys. And I love abandoned malls. I did get a bad news this week. The lady I was dealing with at the Sandburg Mall is leaving. And she didn't seem interested in helping me much anyway, but she seems even less interested in sending my information to her successor. So now I got to see if I can find out who that person is, try to get hold of them, see if I can ever get in there. All right, thanks, Study Boy. Remember, Paul, go back and look at the comments right after the video. I believe it was within 10, 15 minutes after your video. They should be in that area. And thank you. Sorry, catching up. Yeah, Cindy, I agree. Yes, yes. And I have been to some explorers a couple times. I redid my first YouTube urban exploration because, well, Urbexy knows why, because my footage sucks. And I did leave it up. My first 3 videos, I redid the place, and about a couple months ago, which you can't go to now, it's gone. So I'm glad I got back in there and did it and did some better footage. But yeah, you're right. When we were earlier today, they scouted it all, and it's not an explorer. All you're seeing is them showing you a movie because what they planned. Everything's set up and ready. Thanks, Jessica. Oh, yes. Totally, Kaiser. Big example. Last year when I was in the hospital, and I did some streaming when I was in the hospital, there was a long-time hotel in my area called Jumer's Castle Lodge. The interior would look like a medieval castle. It was crazy cool, but they let it go. It was auctioned off and was going to be demolished at a certain date. When I went in the hospital, I was planning to explore it when I got out. I got out, they demolished it while I was in. They demolished it 7 months early. I was so angry. I see it as a missed opportunity. It happens. I totally feel sad about it, Kaiser. A hotel in my area, an old Holiday Inn, they had the whole indoor garden and fountains and a big bear and pools and everything inside, all the big dome in my area, was abandoned. I was going to explore it, and some jerk, no joke, a drunk driver crashed into it. His car lit on fire and burned the place down. No joke. Sean was angrier than I was because that was one of his dream places to explore. Drunk driver killed a whole monstrous hotel complex. Oh, man, Kaiser, you are going to, yeah, but you got a lot in your town to start with. That's why I got to come up here and see you guys, because you guys definitely got a lot going on there and some really cool places. So that's great. You got a good area to be starting out, I'm telling you. Ooh, Cindy. Yeah, the wildfires definitely got to destroy some stuff. That's not good. Yeah, Jessica, that was cool. See, Jessica found me, everybody, because she saw my video on Old Reed Hospital. She was born there, and she was shocked by how destroyed it had become. It's a wasteland by the time the scrappers and vandals got done with it. And this was a very up-to-date, gorgeous hospital complex when it closed. It could have been, it was a good hospital. They just wanted more room. It's the only reason they closed it. There's nothing wrong with it. The people who took it over are supposed to do an old folks home / hospital for old folks. For seniors. It was going to be just for them. But all the equipment in there originally, well, they didn't take care of it properly, and they didn't have security, and they got short on money, and whole place got destroyed. That's how Jessica found me. Trevor, I've only taken him once in a while. One, he's old. His breed usually lives about 9 to 11 years, really. Some of them hit 12. He's almost 13. Also, I'm afraid of him cutting his feet. He is in a couple of my videos, and I do like old cemeteries. They're on my channel. He's in 1 or 2 of my old cemetery videos from last summer, I think. Not this summer, last summer. He was in a couple of videos, I believe. But I don't take him a lot because a lot of times I explore in the summer, and he's a cold weather dog, and his age, I don't want him to step on anything. If he was younger, I might, but I'd have to put some doggy Nikes on him or something. Yeah, Jessica, isn't it almost totally gone now? I thought it was almost totally torn down. I know they have a problem now tearing it down because a lot of ground contamination and stuff. Oh, yeah, Kaiser. There are places now I look back. Boy, Kaiser, you're on it. There are places I look back to my childhood and go, oh my God, I would love to be able to been an explorer then. Or when I got into certain things then, I'm like, if I could have been an explorer at that time, oh, it would have been great. Yes, Brian E. There are definite warning signs sometimes of mold. Kaiser, I'll tell you that. Sometimes just walk up to a place, the air coming out, the mold smell just hits you in the face. It's just wham on you, like, oh, know that smell. And not talking a little bit of mold like you have on your bathroom tub or above your shower or something once in a while. There's no house in the world that does not have a little bit of mold somewhere. It happens. I'm talking mold growth where it looks like somebody took a Krylon can and painted half the wall, where the smell hits you 15 feet away outside the house or building. Yeah, there's signs. And then you walk in, as soon as you see it, you're like, ooh, mask. Wow. That's crazy, Kaiser. It tore down 75% where you started. Jeez. Wow, that's got to bug you a little bit, man. It's a lot of missed opportunity. But we can always have that. What you do is you look for future opportunities and keep your eyes open. I'm always looking. Yeah, Jessica, when we were there was no security. The cops wouldn't even come in. They said blatantly the cops weren't even going to come into the building. And that's why we ran into vandals there and we had some issues. I put it in my video where we ran into some people that were kind of violent. We had to get away from them. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Jessica. He's a great dog. He's getting older, but he so tries and he's happy and he's healthy for his age. Our vet says that he's going to be a very old dog for his breed. She thinks there's a good chance he might hit 15 or older, which would make him one of the oldest for his breed that she's ever heard of. Exactly, Trevor. Yeah. Broken glass, bad metal bits, chemicals. I don't want him getting into that. Plus, dogs aren't as good at knowing when floors are safe or not safe. He could fall through somewhere. And he is 100 pounds, so it's something you got to worry about. Yeah. Well, okay, Jessica, I know why it keeps coming into your mind. Because you're an explorer and you want to explore it. That's why. You want to explore it. You know, if you got exploring, take a video. Take pictures, take video of it. You don't have to go inside if you don't want. If there's open windows, use a selfie stick, stick cam inside. Some people do that. Oh, Kaiser, yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, you can look at stuff from the past. See, the thing is, wait till if you're older, if you're a little older, I've been around before in Google Maps. I can't even look back at the stuff. I try to look back and I find aerial maps from airplanes from before, and you're like, oh man, I wish I would have seen that then. Now we all have drones. Wow. That's crazy, Jessica. Yeah, they stopped sending cops a long time ago there. No problem, Cindy. Thank you, hon. I'm sorry we didn't get to the drone stuff I want to talk about tonight, guys. We just haven't got to it because we've had a lot of good conversation. I am going to do the drone stuff next week. We're going to discuss drones, good, bad, ugly, what you may be looking for in a drone, if you're even thinking about a drone, and what you think of drones. But it just don't look like we're going to get to it tonight. Yes, Brian, my doctors are all aware of my Explorers. I gave them the address of my channel. They know about it. That's why I wear the masks that I do. The masks I wear are better than the normal masks you see people wear. They are 3M surgical masks. These are masks where the surgeon can have a cold and be doing brain surgery on somebody and won't give it to them. These masks seal so well and filter so heavily, they really make it hard to breathe. With my crap lungs, it sucks. They make it very hard to breathe because they filter everything. Viruses and mold don't stand a chance of these things. They have to be surgical masks for somebody really to do major surgery in. Well, Jessica, the best you can do is try to not get caught by the cops. Be ninja, I guess. I hate to tell you that. Not nice telling somebody younger to maybe semi-break or bend a law. Be ninja, don't get caught by the cops. Sometimes the cops get called because a neighbor notices you. Try to pick a time of day where less neighbors will see you. Stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Jessica, because it's still private property. No trespassing signs. What that means is a lot of times you get in less trouble or just asked to leave. If there's trespassing signs up, it's a little more trouble. A lot of places are, if it's not marked, they should have marked it. But the police can still ask you to leave it. Did I answer your question enough, Brian E? I believe so. But yeah, my doctors are all aware. The CF doctors for my cystic fibrosis and the transplant doctors are all aware of it. They tell me to be very careful. They've seen my videos. They know what I'm around. They gave me certain guidelines. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. They do 100%. They may not like it as much as some things I could do, but I'm following their guidelines. I'm not working around all the stuff I was working around. It's less dangerous for me than people. Honestly. The urban explorations are less dangerous for my lungs than people are. Even with mold and stuff around, it's less dangerous than all the illnesses people carry, because that's more dangerous to my health. And after a transplant, it's going to be the same way. Transplant drugs destroy your immune system. So I'm always got to be careful around people. Trevor, we got a lot of rain. That was about it. We're getting rain now that might be an offshoot from it. The thing is, Florence really wasn't that bad. It was just long. They knew it was coming. I don't want to get into too political, but people, when you got 2 weeks warning to get out and you don't, you're all ballsy on TV going, ain't no storm going to make me leave. Then you're needing rescued later. That's kind of crappy because you're putting somebody else's life at risk because you wouldn't leave. So that kind of sucks. When I tell you to leave, leave. But the hurricane wasn't that bad. It hit as a Category 1, guys. I'm not saying that's great. Then it became a tropical storm. They knew all this rain was coming. There's been Category 4s and 5s hit this country. So. Yeah, there you go, Jessica. You got to watch out for people. That's the biggest thing you got to watch out for is other people. They'll report you, call the police. There are some nosy neighbors, like little old ladies in the house, sitting there with binoculars just watching for anything to be nosy about. Me and Sean got turned in by one at the house where we found the safe. The cops showed up on us because a looky-loo in a building a block away with binoculars saw us. Sorry, my voice is a little off. That's okay, Kaiser. Everybody calls me CF. Everybody on YouTube knows me as CF, even the ones that know my name. Rarely use my name, but that's my name. It's ancient Scottish. It means boy child or firstborn boy or something like that. So my parents were kind of lame. They named me Boy. In Old Scottish, they named me Boy. And by the way, so people don't realize, Kylie is actually a boy's name from Scottish. Girls, if you have a name Kylie, you have a boy's name. Especially if it's spelled like mine. Yeah, Jessica, a lot of kids to tell on you. We didn't get a lot of rain, Trevor, but we got a little bit. I got a feeling this is winds that pushed here because if you look at our direction here in Iowa, Illinois, of the way the storms are coming, it looks like a piece of that. No, Kaiser, Jessica is from Indiana. Jessica is out near Richmond, Indiana, right, Jessica? Oh, there it is on the chat. No, we are not, Brian. We've been escorted out by police a few times, but not in. I've only put on one of my videos where we were caught by the police because Miss Old Lady Looky Loo. The police were very nice to us. They even let us finish our filming and wanted to know the channel because actually 2 of them have joined my channel as viewers, and we're suggesting other places to explore. Really cool of them. But no, we've never been escorted in because it's hard to get permission. And usually the places you get permission in are safe enough you don't need it. I still got this. I know I've been talking about it. It's been a year now. I got this video footage of this amazing 1920s theater Sean and I got to go in and explore. We had a lot of technical difficulties that day. Our drone acted up. Our cams acted up. And I'm trying to edit it in a good way to make sure I show this place as good as possible for these people letting us explore it. It's like my nemesis on editing. But no, I've never been escorted in by police, but I have been escorted out. Your name is cool and unique, Kaiser. My name's cool and unique. I've always loved my name, dude. If you have a different name, enjoy it. I have a friend named Jeff. And when we were kids in the mall, somebody yelled Jeff. 30 guys would turn around. Somebody yells my name, it's me. Even though recently I have seen young children with my name. And not girls. Running a couple little boys. I had it first. Yeah, I like... Nice, Kaiser. Kaiser had to get a shot in at somebody we both know in the exploring world. Man, that's good. That's good, Kaiser. But yeah, I like different names. Not everybody needs to be a Tom, a Joe. I mean, a Jennifer. How many more Jennifers do we need? I like different names. I've always loved my name, and my name was actually kind of hard to make fun of as a kid. Not a lot rhymes with Kylie. One girl kept trying to hurt my feelings for calling Smiley Kylie. I'm like, okay, and? Well, that's interesting. Ah, there you go, Trevor. Trevor lives in your sister city, Jessica. Wow, those are some definitely unique names, Jessica. Sheesh. Oh, don't we all, Jessica? I want to go to Florida during the winter, though. I hate cold. Hey, street drummer. Nah. I've run into a few. There are girls with my name, but it's not spelled right. And now people think it's a girl's name, but Kylie is actually, like I said, a boy's name from ancient Scottish, and it actually means firstborn male child or boy. So like I said, my parents were lazy, named me Boy. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of funny running somebody the opposite sex of your name. You know, I had boys in my class named Kelly and girls in my class named Kelly. Brian E., I have tried to. I have, Gary, Indiana has an Urbex permit. A couple people have crapped on me for getting it. I did so because urban explorers whine about governments being so bad about letting you in places. Any government that'll work with you, I don't mind showing them good faith back. But, yes, I have tried to apply for permits and been turned down. A friend of mine tried for a mall in Wisconsin. They turned him down, but let another YouTuber, a much bigger YouTuber, do it. They let another bigger YouTuber do it. He goes through the same process, pays the same fees. They turn him down again. Kind of crap. And considering he's a veteran, that really sucks. There's not a lot of permits. You can try. In the few places there are some, and a lot of times you get turned down. Cities, counties, government entities on average are jerks about it. They act like it's theirs and the public should never see it. I don't understand. Dude, Roland, that's my dad's first name. And I'm not joking. That is really my father's first name, Roland. Yep, he went by his middle name half his life. And he started going by his first name, Roland, last like 10 years now. I even asked him, like, why don't you start going by your first name? Wow, Brian E., you're in Virginia? So you and Trevor are pretty close to each other. Kaiser, you're right. There are a lot of places in Florida. A lot of places in St. Louis, too. Rogue Exploration just quoted an article, a newspaper article from down there, saying it's well over 100 plus abandoned buildings in just one area of Chicago. Or St. Louis, sorry. Yep, Jessica's okay. Seidel? Huh. Kind of rhymes together good, Jessica. Jessica Seidel. My first and middle name sound like country western singer, so. For Sarah. Oh. Oh, dude. Oh, street drummer. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. The Six Flags New Orleans is on my bucket list of explorers. I so want to get there. That is just one I really want. And I don't know if I'll be able to get down there. I really want to. Have you been there? Wow, Jessica. Jeez. A few, Brian, over the years. None that I have on YouTube. I did them before YouTube. And most of that footage, like I said, was destroyed in my parents' house fire. Like, again, remodeling. But yes, I have been back to at least 4 that were remodeled. It's kind of cool. Because one guy let me go into the camera. And I gave him copies of what my old little videotape footage. And he let me go back through it again. And it was really cool how they redid it at the school as apartments. So yeah, it is cool when you get the chance. You rarely get the chance, though. A lot of abandoned places get torn down. The few that get redone, it is cool to get back to if you can. It's worth it. Oh, it is. Yeah, Kaiser, you're right. It is illegal as crap, but I'm going to ninja that sucker one way or another. I got to see that one. I do know it's not close to an airplane, so I can fly my drone over it, too. So that'd be great. Brian, if I had a chance of any of my explorers that I've done on YouTube now, if I found out any were being restored, I would definitely do a before and after. But so far, not a single one is being redone. Actually, no, that's not true. Problem is how I redo that one without getting in trouble. I would have to somehow erase the name of the business. But you know what? I think I can show you. Wow, Brian E. tonight's award goes to Brian E for best idea, because one of my videos, I can show you what that place is now. The bowling alley video I did. It was all ripped up early in my channel, where we ran into the alarm in a wide open building that was stripped. Had to run out of there. I think I can go back to that place now. I really do. I have to try to film it covert and keep the name of the place out. But I think I can show you what it is now and do an update video. So that's a good one, man. Kaiser, I'm 2 hours and 30 in. And if I get talking about drones, we're going to be here a long time. My voice is dying. So unfortunately, I'm going to do drones next week. So I'm having a hard time keeping my voice going right now. It's actually due to my medications. Oh, Street Drummer. Yeah, we got to Old Reed. So me and Sean went there when we did. Because a friend of mine in Indianapolis, Urbex, Indy, by the way, told me it was going to be demolished. He told me, you better get there. He gave me some info on it. We got there. Dude, if you never got there, I'm telling you, it was worth it, even as destroyed as it was. Such an insanely huge place. To see something that was that clean and everything destroyed like that, it was Mad Max. Well, Kaiser, we'll talk about drones next week, I promise. We'll do it right after the review. I just know at 2:31, I probably get out of here pretty soon. Because as you can hear, I am losing my voice. Oh, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I haven't been there in a long time. Yeah, Old Reed is almost totally gone. But it was such a great thing to see. Sean and I have 2 videos on our channel about it. And I got tons more footage. We were there like 15 hours. Yeah, it does the Typhoon. Is that the bigger one? Street Drummer? Because I got the Spark. I know there's the Unique Breeze is the small one. My bad. Yeah, Typhoon. I do like how the Spark is fast. You're going to pull me in, I'll be at the hunter too long. Yeah, Jessica, Kaiser is actually, I think, the youngest explorer I know right now. And who's an active explorer. And he's definitely out there trying. He don't care if he has to ride his bicycle places. He's going to explore something. And that's a willpower to explore that I got to respect. And I'll tell you what, he knows how to get in some places too. I don't know, Brian, because this place is active now. The people have totally remodeled this into something different. I haven't been there. Sean told me they opened it as something. I may try to go in there and try to film it and let you know what it is now. I may use bits and pieces of the old video and put it up. That's a great idea, Brian. Oh, was he passing by behind me? Dude, that's great, Street Drummer. Did you get pictures of that? I have some drone footage of Old Reed, too. I was having major drone issues. DJI did a bad update. My drone, I actually posted on one of the Old Reed videos. My drone was acting up, actually crashed right into the building. It would go up and suddenly lose connection and just go crazy. It doesn't matter, Jessica. You can just explore for fun. You can take pictures. You can record video. You can do both. You can do none. It doesn't matter what you do. It all counts. Even if you're doing it just for your eyeballs to see it. If you're an explorer, you're an explorer. You can come on here and talk about your explorers as much as you want. You don't have to say, hey, go look at my pictures. You don't have to say, go look at my videos. You can just say, hey, guys, I explored a cool place. You know, it doesn't matter. Oh, thanks, Street Drummer. I don't think I edited those as good as I should. And each of them has different editing style. I think I was playing around too much. Well, see, Jessica, I took my drone up in the air, and it would go up, and everything's connected. I mean, 13 satellites, everything. I know Street Drummer knows what I'm talking about. Those guys are, it's great. And suddenly it would go, no signal. And it wouldn't just land or go HCI mode. It would go psychotic. It would not listen to me. And at one time it did it way high and wham, right into the wall. Took off the next time. 13 satellites. It's doing good. It acted like it was going to be fine. Suddenly, poof, went into the trees on its own. Oh, no, Kitty is down behind me. He's rubbing my chair. What? He's right here. I think he wants food again. Come here. Come here. Come here. There he is. He doesn't like sitting in laps. He kind of freaks out. Oh, he's freaking out. Here we go, Jaxie. He's for some reason like laps. Well, unfortunately, mine was. I was on the 6th or 7th floor of Old Reed, and I flew out the window, and it went nuts. It just went psychotic. It was all over the place. I couldn't even get it to go down. And I thought I had it controlled, and then it just and whammo right into the building, and it almost recovered. Then it hit the tree and bounced off the pavement. I don't know if I still have it. Well, it's not in here. It's in my backpack. One of the batteries got cracked, and I glued it back together. And the drone's got some divots. I don't say one thing for this little Spark. It's a tough little thing. It's got marks here. I've had to glue one of these on. The camera has got a little divot right down at the bottom of the bezel. But it is a very tough little drone. And my cat's trying to eat it. And I'm sorry, that's why I may not get a DJI again, which I'll talk about next week. I like abandoned malls, abandoned amusement parks, and then abandoned military bases in that order. I love a lot of that. I don't know, the water park I did was great. It was unique, and I'll put that under amusement parks. And gyms, yeah. Well, I like the room in a school. It's about gymnasiums. I don't know what it is. I walk into an empty gymnasium, it's just, wow. The one I did in that video hasn't got a lot of watches. One of my favorite explorers is of a school that had a gorgeous gym wasting away. And really wasting, good decay. And didn't get to. Well, thanks, Jessica. And thank you. I love my name too. I really do. I always thank my parents for it. Thanks for coming on, though. What do you got? Oh, good. He's stealing stuff off the desk. Great. See, my problem, Kaiser, is I wish I could share more history on places, but you know how it is, man. You share history, and somebody will vandalize it or burn it down. I would love to give whole huge histories on places and information. I have on some places where I've been able to open places I've explored, places that are gone, destroyed. If I can, I share lit history. But most places, if you do, you're damning the places and you're breaking urban exploring rules because it causes damage. Ooh. Wow, Street Drummer, that's great. You got into that one? Because, man, I've only done a dead mall. The only abandoned mall I did, I did two. I did one small one, Duck Creek Mall, that is gone now. It was small. A really cool old, like, 60s, 70s mall. And I did a bigger one, but I did that, like, 8 years ago. And it's gone, too. Well, exactly, Kaiser. If it's well known, open, people explore it all the time, thing is you don't want to cause it damage. But yeah, I'm afraid to share a lot of my explorers. If you look at it easily, 90% of my explorers have no history because I can't share it. Because somebody will get in or destroy it. You know they will. That's to have an old read. Look at that. Well, thanks, Trevor. I really appreciate it, man. I hope you get something out of this. We're all here to help learn and teach each other. I review exploring videos to give, because we all like to improve our videos. I've even do a few of mine. So that's okay, guys. I gotta go too. I've got, my voice is dead. I want a little longer. Anyway, but it's been a great stream. I appreciate it, everyone. And thank you for the advice early in the stream for those of you who are here early. Thank you so much. But I do need to get off here. I got a lot to do yet tonight. And sharing your kitty. Thanks. Hey, Brian E., my one cat is 17. His mother died at just about 20. Well, thanks, Street Drummer. And hey, if you got suggestions, ideas, we will talk drones next time. So come armed with all your info about your drone. Because let's share all of our info, help everybody out, see what we can come up with. But we will do drone talk big time next time. And thank you very much for coming. Thanks, Kaiser. And once again, Kaiser, thanks for the explorers up there. And I will be exploring with you again before winter. One way or another, I'll be back. But for now, I am going to get off here. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Urbexy, Jericho, Jessica, Cindy, you know, all the rest of you, Rogue. And I will talk to you all later. And have a great, great night, everybody. And I hope you get out and explore. Even if it's just a closed McDonald's in your area, you can do a walk around before they turn it into a square McDonald's. And that is no joke. If you got a fast food place that looks like the original in your area, explore it. Do a video and save it before it becomes a square. But good night, everybody, and thank you very much.